Welcome to America. My name is Demosthenes and I'm presenting Degera Enterprises. I thank you for your viewing the show and I appreciate your patriotism. Today I'm with segment 1 and we're going to go a little bit about theories. I'm going to introduce you to my company. What my company does, we build and customize photovoltaic augmented vehicles. Solar powered work trucks, more in layman's terms. Basically these are on-the-go power units that enable the company or person to plug in lights, camera, welding equipment, whatever industrial equipment they need onto their vehicle itself, and the vehicle being the power source. The vehicle recharges itself. It does not need to be recharged. And so it's very advantageous for people who are on the go, or what happens when the power gets out because of a natural disaster such as a hurricane or an earthquake. Most unfortunate that hurricane Katrina has hit Louisiana as such and knocked a lot of the city grid power out. If we would have had this technology, solar power technology in Louisiana at the time, it would have helped out greatly, and it may even save lives. But it also helps the industry too, in the fact that a lot of people are making commercials, or they're making films, or doing photo shoots. A lot of independent filmmakers are out trying to make themselves a living, and they need as much power and as much assistance as do the people in Hurricane Katrina. So to that effect, I give them both the same technology, called a photovoltaic utilitarian vehicle. Basically, it works on a system of photovoltaics, which is what's thought about, theorized by Albert Einstein, and actually proven. That's how he got his Nobel Peace Prize. Not only was it proven, but now we have real-world applications. This is one such application. It's a photovoltaic cell. This one's a hard plate. There's also soft plates. There's monocrystalline, polycrystalline, or amorphous crystal as well. Bunch of different designs, but they all come down to the same basic principle. You have silicon, but like carbon, it's a crystalline shape. But silicon is a semiconductor. But if any electron that goes through it freely. But a crystal by itself won't transmit power without sites or nodes where power can originate from and go to. To that extent, they've introduced phosphorus and boron as two different impurities. Phosphorus being on one polarity and boron being on the opposite polarity. And they decided to take silicon, they put a capacitor through the middle, and have boron on one side, phosphorus on the other. Both of them are pots, holes, and nodes where electricity can exist, or free dissociated electrons can flow into or come from. What happens is a photovoltaic or ultraviolet ray will hit one of these electrons, and it'll give it not just enough energy to disassociate on one half. And it'll have extra negative polarity on one side, but then you have an extra positive on the other, because they'll be contrasting. It won't be more electric, it won't be more positive. So naturally the electricity will want to flow to the opposite side. But because there's a capacitor in the way, it can't go straight. It must go around. So what we do is we add two different wires. You see the red, you see the black. One for the negative, one for the positive. Positive over here, negative over here. The electron, because of magnetism, one just decides it's more advantageous to go through this. So it does. It goes through a weird circuit. Whatever you want to put in it is right there. Like the solar socket right there. You could put a light bulb, you could put a welding equipment, you could put a drill, you could put a saw, something extraction equipment to get someone out and save some lives. You could even put in hospital equipment if you're on that much of an emergency. Whatever you need, you put it on that circuit. It completes the circuit, the electron goes through, and then it goes back to the boron side. This would be very advantageous to people in Hurricane Katrina where they need to rescue, because they do not have power, or the power in some places have been knocked out. To that extent, localized or mobile power is very advantageous. And that's what I intend to create with this. This being the first prototype. In the next two segments, I will show you what this thing looks like when it's finished. And you will see for yourself the whole line. But I thank you for your time. Welcome to segment 1. Welcome back, America. I'm your host, Demosthenes, and this is segment 2 of photovoltaic utilitarian vehicles, aka solar-powered vehicles, work trucks. Now, we've already gone through the concept of why we're doing this. We hope that you liked at least that. Now, the project that we're on right now is we're working on a van. This is for one particular usage, but the design itself is customizable to any shape and any size. The vehicle can be stretched out, magnified, extruded to any size. We could use RVs, semi-trucks, trailers, trailer hitches, little lawnmowers, whatever has wheels and has a surface area. Even a little mobile car or RV for an RV enthusiast. Not only do we hook them up to a photovoltaic thing, but we also have customizable interior walls we can put on shelves. Basically, when you're on the go and you're in an industrial thing, you have a lot of equipment. You also need power. Power we've already solved with segment number 1. Now we're going to talk about other auxiliary uses. We have shelves, we have toilets removable, we have bathrooms that can come in and out. We can install in a bathroom into your current place and have a solar powered toilet that you can take the seat off and becomes a sink. You take the sink off, becomes a shower. Take the shower off, becomes a kitchen sink or a drainage tube, whatever you need to be. We also can install walls and shelves on the inside so you can carry your equipment. Not only can you power it, but you can also carry it. For an independent film company, this becomes highly advantageous because they carry a lot of equipment on them, and sometimes they carry a lot of people. If you have something like a bus, a city bus, you can carry a lot of people in it, can't you? Maybe 4 to 5 people. It's a very good thing. Now imagine you can carry lights in the roof, and you can carry equipment in the back, like clothes, in case you want to have a costume set up. You can do that too. We can hook up hangers, bars. Basically, we have the ability to take any vehicle you have and make it useful to whatever application you have.